Thanks for stopping by. This is a September reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Aries, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would. Just hit the subscribe button below. It would be nice to have you here. And if this video resonates, please hit the like button. That really helps to helps me and helps other people find the video. So that would be great. Thank you so much. So Aries, whew, September, hard to believe, isn't it? So as I was meditating on your energy, I just felt a stop, as if you have been moving forward at quite a good clip, and suddenly September brings in a bit of a stop in the action or a lull in the action. Now, this could be because Mars and Aries will be going retrograde in September. Will begin to go retrograde in September. So perhaps that's what this is about. Some sort of maybe rest and regrouping is in order. Let's see what the cards have to say. Angels, spirits, guides, messages for Aries for September 2020. Ooh, that was a lot of cards. Okay. Okay. First card up is Strength. Aries, this is the major arcana. It's the card of Leo. It's an 8. So Strength is about exactly that. Courage, strength. It's about understanding, though, that strength comes in softness. Strength is not about bulldozing our way through things. And maybe this is indicative of, actually, as I'm saying it, this is what's coming, is that this could be indicative of Mars and Aries going retrograde, right? Where the energy and sometimes aggression of that Aries energy, that fire behind an Aries energy, can feel aggressive, can be very in your face. And the Strength card is here to say that there is a softer approach, that perhaps you can utilize this retrograde period in a way that restores you, but keeps your strength and courage going in a way that feels a little bit softer, a little bit maybe more assertive than aggressive. Followed by the Devil. So the Devil is major arcana, Capricorn energy, which to me often speaks to root chakra work. Perhaps the quieter moments, perhaps the retrograde period of Mars and Aries may be a time that asks of you to review maybe some of your root chakra issues. Now remember, root chakra speaks to our sense of worthiness, our sense of having a right to be here. It's our connectedness, or the lack thereof, or the injury that may have come to the root chakra through childhood, through adulthood, traumatic experiences. So this can also speak to addictions gotten maybe a little bit out of control. Let's face it, this has not been an easy year. And, we will, as we approach September, we will be 9 months into a very difficult time. Extended periods of isolation, extended periods of assault on our sense of certainty and knowing, which could have enhanced and sort of brought on those desires to want to escape that through addictions, through numbing out, and through maybe some trigger points around that root chakra. So as September approaches, you are being, I think, gifted. I'm going to look at this. I see this as being gifted with a bit of a reprieve from some of that more aggressive energy and going, and almost attacking life. A slowing down, and maybe this slowing down and reassessment allows you to get back in touch with some of these more wounded parts of yourself, some of the injuries that may have occurred, or may be triggered up given the current environment. And September is going to have on offer for you this time to kind of reflect and give yourself some nourishment and some care around any of what the devil may draw up, which could be, like I said, this root chakra injury, or some addiction. Three of Pentacles speaks to tribe, speaks to doing the work, but also doing the work in a supported way, in a supported environment. So if this is not where you find yourself, if you don't have supports around you, you're being encouraged to find them, to reach out to people perhaps, and to really maybe the work is around having some support and reaching out to folks who can help you. The energy, though, that is coming through from Spirit is that this is already on order for you. This already exists in your life. So remembering that as you kind of maybe take a little bit of a more inward approach to September, that you remember that you have tribe. There are people here to support you on your journey. Followed by the Page of Wands. So maybe an engage so it seems that you are being there is a real reprieve on offer here in September, and it's going to possibly bring up some trigger points for you. Okay, you're going to have all the strength you need, but it's going to possibly bring up some trigger points, and this will you will be well served by engaging with tribe to maybe process some of this stuff. And when you do, the Page of Wands seems to speak to some newfound curiosity around engaging with maybe your healing process. Maybe this brings up some newfound curiosity and some new ways to approach things you've dealt with for a very long time. Maybe what's on offer now is a new way of looking at things, a new approach to those things. So Wands speaks to fire. So maybe you're being asked to readdress your more Aries approach to things. Perhaps there's a new way that comes forward when you address your trauma and you re-engage with some shadow self work. And within that is this grand opportunity to kind of re-engage with your fire, maybe in a different way, which is never a bad thing, right? These pages are good because they sort of reignite in us something that maybe we've gone down a certain path with something for a while and it hasn't quite borne fruit the way we would have liked it to. Or it has, you're just in a period as September comes, like I said, where some traumas are resurfacing, or some shadow work needs to be tended to again, and you are approaching it with some newfound curiosity, some new ways to engage with your more fiery aspects of yourself. And yeah, so Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles, this is also about putting up a little bit of boundary around your work, okay? So although there are tribe available to you in the Three of Pentacles, and I strongly urge you to seek out those folks, because it's always helpful to get feedback and to be supported and to be validated, but also be mindful of who you allow in while you do this work. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is saying keep some things close to the chest, keep some boundary up. And I think this is not a difficult thing for Aries. You folks are excellent at having good boundaries and keeping, knowing and kind of surveying your environment, understanding your tribe, knowing who you can trust and who you can't. So I think this is more cautionary than anything else, that just be mindful of who and what is in your environment in September, because I think what's on offer here is the opportunity to do some real work, to re-engage with core wounds, with root chakra injury, with some shadow sides of yourself, and that's always good, right? And you end on the Five of Swords. So there, this is mental activity. This is swords. So this is around trying to gain clarity. But it can also, five, speak to a little bit of conflict. But also maybe not conflict in your case, given the other cards here. I think that maybe what this Five of Swords is saying is to don't go to battle. Don't go to battle in your mind. Allow whatever's coming through. There may be some anxiety. Oftentimes, when we get triggered and when we re-engage with our trauma and we re-engage with our shadow, there can come up this feeling of, God damn it, I thought I was done with all of this, right? But just know that this work is on a continuum. It's a process. We're never truly, completely, finally done, right? And it's it's never for naught, right? We do this work and we continue to engage with our triggers and our trauma, and we get healthier and healthier and healthier. And the healthier we are as individuals, then the healthier our communities become, right? Which is so important right now. So if self-doubt starts to rear its head, or anger and thoughts and anxiety around, I don't want to do this anymore, please know that that's a natural response, and it's okay. Let it go, though. Please let it go, because you're being granted this wonderful opportunity to get a little quieter, maybe to not engage with the outside world as much as you probably have been throughout the summer months, and to just take a pause. Anytime the universe offers us a pause, take it. It's a really good time to sort of reevaluate how far you've come up until this point, and the trigger points, right? When we're aggressive and we're out there and we're out in the world and we're fighting causes and we are fully engaged, everyone needs a break from that, and that's on tap for you this September. You have all the strength you need. You have all of the support you need in the Three of Pentacles. You're going to get re-engaged, I think, in the ways in which you engage your fire and how you would like to do that going forward. Remember, we are in a marathon, not a sprint here. And so, and this is normal. If you have some self-doubt or some anxiety, let it come up. Breathe through it. Journal it. Do whatever ritual that you do to stay calm, centered, and grounded, and this will pass. Okay? Aries, I think that September is going to be a time of great, or has on offer a time of great reevaluation. You've done real hard work up until now. You're being asked to do a little bit more. Okay? And that's okay. We are all being asked to do a little bit more than we bargained for. But you are fully supported, fully boundaried. You've got strength on your side. It's going to be a good month. Okay? Take your time as you move through this and reach out. Reach out to people. Okay, Aries, I will leave you there. Have a wonderful September, and I look forward to seeing you in October. Thank you. Bye.